Asiatic elephants, one of the majestic and most intelligent creatures on our planet. You might think you know them, but trust me, these gentle giants have some fascinating secrets, from their different subspecies to their astonishing memory, and even why their ears are smaller than African elephants. We got some incredible facts lined up for you, and stick around till the end, because the last one will blow your mind. All right, let's dive right in. So, first things first, what exactly is an Asiatic elephant? Scientifically known as Elephas maximus, they are one of two surviving elephant species. The other? African elephants, Loxodonta species. While they may look similar at first glance, there are some big differences. Asiatic elephants are smaller than African elephants. Their heads are more rounded, with a double-domed skull. And get this, only some male Asiatic elephants grow tusks. Meanwhile, in African elephants, both males and females can have them. Now that we know what makes them unique, let's talk about their subspecies. Did you know that Asiatic elephants aren't just one species? They're actually divided into 3 main subspecies. Each one is slightly different depending on where they live. Let's break it down. First, the Indian elephant, Elephas maximus indicus, the most widespread subspecies found in India, Nepal, Thailand, and Myanmar. They're slightly smaller than Sri Lankan elephants, but still massive. Next comes the Sri Lankan elephant, Elephas maximus, found only in Sri Lanka. These are the largest of all Asiatic elephants. They also have darker skin, and fewer males actually develop tusks. And lastly, the Sumatran elephant, Elephas maximus sumatranus, the smallest of them all, native to Sumatra, Indonesia. These elephants are sadly highly endangered, with fewer than 2,800 left in the wild. Every subspecies plays a crucial role in its ecosystem, but unfortunately, all of them are at risk due to habitat loss. All right, let's talk size, because these elephants are still huge. Males can grow up to 9 feet tall at the shoulder. That's taller than 2 refrigerators stacked together. They can weigh between 4 to 5 tons, or 8,800 to 11,000 pounds. That's about as heavy as a school bus. Female Asiatic elephants? They're slightly smaller, but still gigantic compared to humans. Despite their size, these elephants are gentle giants, which leads us to their habitat. Unlike African elephants, which roam open savannas, Asiatic elephants prefer dense forests and grasslands. But here's the sad part. Their habitat is shrinking fast. Because of deforestation, many elephant populations are now trapped in small patches of forest. This is a serious threat to their survival. An elephant's trunk? It's basically a superpower. It has over 40,000 muscles. Compare that to humans. We only have 600 in our entire body. They use it to drink, grab food, smell, communicate, and even show affection. Their trunks are so sensitive they can pick up a single blade of grass, or lift something as heavy as 770 pounds. If elephants had smartphones, I bet they'd text with their trunks. You might have noticed, Asiatic elephants have way smaller ears than African elephants. But why? African elephants have big, fan-like ears to release heat in the hot savannas. Asiatic elephants? They live in shadier forests where it's cooler, so they don't need oversized ears to cool off. Fun fact, African elephant ears look like the African continent, while Asiatic elephant ears resemble India's map. These elephants are eating machines. An adult Asiatic elephant eats up to 300 pounds of food per day. That's like eating 500 apples in a day. Their diet consists of grass, leaves, tree bark, and fruit. And they drink 30 to 50 gallons of water daily. That's like an entire bathtub full. Now let's talk about their social life. Elephants are super social animals. They live in tight-knit family groups, led by the oldest female. They communicate with trumpeting sounds, rumbles, and even low-frequency calls that travel miles away. They also use body language, ear movements, and touch to express emotions. And yes, elephants are very emotional. They mourn their dead and even show signs of empathy. Sadly, Asiatic elephants are endangered due to habitat loss, forests being cleared for farming and roads, poaching for their tusks and skin, human-elephant conflict, since they sometimes wander into villages. But there's hope. Conservation groups are working on protected reserves, reforestation, and ethical tourism to help them survive. Okay, this is mind-blowing. Elephants actually never forget. They remember faces, locations, and experiences for decades. Scientists found that elephants recognize humans they haven't seen in years. They even mourn lost family members and return to places of emotional significance. So, yeah, if you ever wrong an elephant, they will remember. If you're loving these elephant facts, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It really helps out and keeps us bringing you amazing content. And that's a wrap. Asiatic elephants are some of the most intelligent, emotional, and fascinating animals on Earth. Which fact surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.